If you're new to golf and you're not sure where to begin, or if you've been playing golf for a while and you just need a new drill to help you make solid contact, I have a drill for you, and it's going to be all about the letter L. So we've done a video before on the basics of the golf swing using 4 letters. We did touch on L. We started with our Y shape when we set up to the ball. We rotate back to an L shape. We do the O around our body, and then of course all through holding that, we said K position in the video I did. Today I want to talk about 2 L's that you'll find in the golf swing. So we did talk about the O of the club going around your body, just to simplify the idea that your body is doing the rotating. Your arms are traveling with it and your head is staying still as the center of the swing. But when we break it down a little bit more, we'll find there's actually 2 L's in the swing to help with impact position and getting through the ball or rotating, not necessarily just in your hips, but actually allowing your arms to do their thing through impact and what it should look like after impact when we slow it down. So as we look at pros, we see that through impact, they're in this position here, and then they release, and then they're in this position here after they hit the ball. Even though it's after the ball, that move matters a lot because it shows where your body is heading as it hit the ball. So we look at this position knowing that they got in that position because they struck the ball well. I say all the time, your follow through matters. The ball's flying in the air, but your follow through is evidence of what you are doing in your swing. So that's what we're going to look at today, is that follow through, how to get to the second L in our golf swing. So as we set up to the ball in our Y shape, we're going to take the club back using our hips and our core, rotating back, club face is still pointed to the ground. At this point, our forearms are rotating. So our thumbs are now pointing towards the sky, and we're going to create an L shape by hinging our wrists here. Okay, it's just going straight up. From here, we're continuing to rotate. That's how we get in this position here, is because our wrists are hinged. This movement right here. It's one fluid movement, but it's very important to know that you do have to hinge your wrists, and the thumbs are going to be pointing towards the sky and before your club gets behind you, like here. If you don't, which is what I see oftentimes with people just starting out, not knowing what to do with their arms and their body when they're swinging, this is what happens instead. We end up here, and then there's nowhere to go. So you can't even really rotate here because everything's squished together. Or I'll see the baseball swing where we're here. Both places, it doesn't allow for rotation and movement, and you don't see that L shape. So that's why the L shape is so important here, is because it's that hinge of the wrist. Now this arm, the lead arm, is staying straight, so this arm is important to keep things on track when you're swinging. You'll see my trail arm is tucked in to my core, and we want to see this here. Again, it's a guide. Now also, this grip is pointing down towards where the golf ball is. As I continue to rotate, this grip's going to point away from the target. The club head's pointing parallel to the target or towards the target. This is going to be pointing directly away. I don't want to see this or this. We want to see that grip pointing that way. So this is the first L in our backswing. And as we come down, we're going to transition our weight and our hips. Everything comes with it. Your arms, still that trail arm's tucked in. Your arms just along for the ride. And we find ourselves in the impact position here. Just like we can see in all of these pro swings. This impact position is what we're looking for. But what happens after that impact position? I'm going to step back so you can see me here. So we're in this impact position, just like the pros are. You can mimic this move at home just to get the feel for it. And then when we release, we want to see the L shape again. So it's this move here. It's a release of the wrist. You're not flipping your wrist. We're not doing this. We're releasing the hands through impact, so then now we're in that L shape again. What it looks like from this angle, release the wrists. We see this here is what we want to see. Impact, release the wrists. So practicing this with a quarter swing or a half swing is really important to get started. This is what it will look like in action. Now because I'm just doing a half swing, it's not going to go as far as my normal distance would with my irons when I'm doing my full swing. But the point is to get the feel of the drill, creating an L shape to an L shape. Try this drill out at home. Let me know what you think. As always, if you have questions or comments or requests, please put them in the comments below. As a reminder, I am a Golf Tech student as well as a student in the PGA Professional Golf Management Program. So a lot of my videos and drills are pulled from those sources. These are things I've learned from my Golf Tech coach or read about in my program. I also recommend checking out the Golf Tech's resources. They have a lot of tools and drills available for you online to look at even more drills than what I have on my page. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a great day.